Hey guys, what's up? So some bad news. I'm sick. Turns out I have strep throat. Can't even pronounce the words properly. My nose is all clogged up. My throat hurts like hell. It feels like there's a ping pong ball in my throat. My ears even fucking hurt. My head hurts. Good news is I got some medication for it that I'm taking, so I should be better sometime soon. I just feel like crap. But I wanted to make a video today. Just kind of talking about how it's been for me. So about a week ago, I was fine, and then all of a sudden, I started noticing my throat got really sore, and I couldn't stop coughing. And if you saw my Don't Smoke Kids video, that video was intended, you know, for kids so they know not to smoke, because as you know, I'm a smoker and it's just really fucking terrible. Originally I thought the cause of the cold, or the coughing I mean, was from smoking, but turns out it wasn't. Turns out that it was strep throat. Oh, fuck. So I've just been really feeling like shit lately. I have a new YouTube channel on the way. It's called Craze Knife Reviews. And this channel is going to solely focus on reviewing knives. It's not going to review hatchets or folding shovels or survival or camping gear. It's just going to solely focus on knives, like folding knives, combat knives, hunting knives, fixed blades of all kinds, just tons of different knives. And that's it. It's not going to focus on gun stuff either. It's just going to be strictly for the knives. It's going to have a new, really professional take. Because, you know, on my current YouTube channel here, Blades and More, it's a little spotty, you know. Like as you see now, it's really dark because I have the selfie camera recording the video and that doesn't have a flash. But I need a dim in here just because, like, the bright light, it fucking hurts right now. But yeah, but you know, you can tell, like in my other videos, you know, the quality wasn't the best. When I started Blades and More, fuck. When I started Blades and More, I had this really crappy phone, and I didn't have a stand for the phone. I didn't have that selfie stick slash tripod for the phone that I do now. So I had to hold the phone in some videos and stuff, and that's kind of why I'm quitting Blades and More, and I'm moving on to Craze Knife Reviews, because now I have all the equipment I need. I have an excellent phone I need. Again, the only reason why it's all dark here and you don't see me too well is because the light's turned off, the ceiling light is turned off, and there is no flash on the screen of my phone that I can use to light up, you know, what you're looking at. But I got a good phone now. I got that selfie stick. So I'm just going to start a new channel. It's going to have a really professional take on it. And you're not going to see too much of Blades and More anymore. To tell the truth, if Blades and More keeps going, I'm probably going to change the name. I'm probably going to change it to something else, and I'm probably going to mostly be using it for rant videos. But most likely Blades and More will be discontinued. You will not see any more videos from Blades and More. It's mostly because I recently had a fire in my backyard. It was a controlled campfire. I finally have mastered how to build a fire without using WD-40 or lighter fluid or any other accelerant, and I was doing it really good. And I built it really big, and that attracted attention. Fire department got called. Turns out, in the city of Burlington, Ontario, listen up, if you're from Canada, if you live in Ontario, these laws concern you no matter what your city is. As long as you're in Ontario, Canada, listen up. Be it the country or the city, it is a violation against the fire code to make campfires. I actually did not know this. So I built Yeah, you know, I put a metal pot down, this old pot, big pot, metal pot, and I used that as a fire pit, and the fire was going really good. It was really big. I burned up all my firewood. I finished that off, and the flames were terrific. So it was kind of like a nice coup de grace to a series of campfires. And let me reiterate, I didn't know it was illegal. So, yeah, if you live in Ontario, Canada, don't have a fire pit in your backyard. If you live in the city or suburbs, and if you live in the country, you got to get a permit from you got to get a permit from the township or cityship or whatever it is to have a fire pit, which is kind of bullshit because now I have no way to really practice bushcraft, and fire making is one of the main things about bushcraft. So that's another reason why I'm closing down Blades and More, because given where I live, the money I have, the transportation I have, which is a bicycle or a bus. I do not own a car. I can drive a car. I have a driver's license, but I don't own a car. And people don't let me borrow their cars because I just have a learner's permit. So I can't go somewhere else where I'm allowed to make fires. I can't go somewhere else and stay overnight in the woods for a period of time and drive back if I have to. Whenever I leave to make videos for you guys somewhere deep in the actual forest, not behind my house, it's got to be it's got to be a commitment. So that's just really hard for me to do. So that's why Blades and More is essentially shutting down. I decided I'm simply going to focus on knife reviews. So thank you all for your support for my channel, Blades and More. Thank you for the subscriptions. Please check out my new channel. There's no videos on it yet, but subscribe to it because I'm going to be getting videos on there eventually. It is called Blade Craze. Blade Craze Knife Reviews. The name of the channel, the new channel, will be in the description. So check that out. Subscribe to it if you will. That'd be helping me out. That way, you know, all my subscribers from Blades and More can just transfer on over to Blade Craze Knife Reviews. Also, some new plans for the future. Air guns have gotten really expensive for me, mostly because I'm saving up for a car now. So something we might focus on in the future, and I know this is kind of contradictory to saying I'm just going to review knives. I'm going to start collecting airsoft guns again. I had tons of airsoft guns when I was like 16, 15, and 17, but they've mostly been sold off, or, you know, they're just plastic, so they break. But I'm going to start collecting those again because they're so much more cheaper than the high-powered air guns, which I still do have. And maybe you'll see some odd reviews of those. Maybe I'll squeeze them into Blade Craze Knife Reviews. It's like a special episode, if you will, where we focus on an airsoft, you know, BB shooter. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Blades and More is shut down. So, and this is by my own choosing too. I just want to move on to something different. So once again, guys, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and thank you for the subscriptions. Alright? Subscribe to the new channel to continue seeing knife videos. Thanks, guys.